It is Wednesday morning. It's the middle of the week. Me and Todd are going to go out and we're going to do some picking. Picking simply meaning we're going to go hit the alleys. We're going to drive around and see if we can find some garage sales, because now garage sales are starting on Wednesday and they're going through obviously through Saturday, even on to Sunday. But you can catch garage sales on Wednesday, which is kind of new, because the old way it was done was Saturdays, Friday, Saturday you woke up and you went out. Now I go out 7:30 early Wednesday morning, and I might find one or two, and that's what we're going to go for, and that's what we're shooting for today.
But look, what? You got bangs now.
Yeah, I know.
Where'd those come from?
I don't know. Amy gave me a new cut. I said, give me a mullet. I couldn't take it anymore. My hair wouldn't even stick up anymore. It's so old and balding that it just only grows like an inch anyway. So right now what we're doing is we're getting ready to go out and hit the garage sales, hit the alleys, just drive around, obviously keeping our eyes on the boulevard. If somebody's tossing something out on the side of the road, sometimes your best finds are for free, right next to the trash can. But as well, what you want to do is, I kind of have a route, an area that we go every time we go picking. So we carve like over here, Columbia Heights, Northeast,
all over the place.
in Minnesota.
All the alleys, he knows them all. They're all over the place. And miles out, total route. It's cool.
It is. It really isn't a specific route, but I kind of freestyle it. It's just, you kind of just go by gut and you take turns here and there. But I head east, I head north, I head east, and then I go south, and then I double back west, and we try to hit everything on the way. So the other tip that I can give you is also use technology. Right now Todd just got done looking up on Craigslist.
Yep.
Did you find anything?
In the area. There's a couple that are starting earlier. A lot of times it's later in the week, but I think people are getting ready for the holidays or itching. You know, they've got the Christmas stuff out. It's September. You know how it works.
Yeah, they got to move this stuff. They got to make space, and really what you're looking for is any type of sale. Now you got to remember also the ones on Craigslist, and I think there's an app called Garage Sales, and then here in Minnesota, which I'm sure is nationwide, there's one also called Estate Sales. And what they do is, in your area, they give the dates, times, and even photographs. But you also have to remember, every dealer and picker is going and hitting these frickin' sales. So these are kind of ones, if we're in the area and we found nothing, we might drop our butts in there and see if anything can be done and if anything can be found. But what you're really looking for is to just spot the person that walked down to the corner, stuck the 1 to 2 signs in on the corner, and those are the sales that you want to find. I myself, when I have a garage sale, I've done the Craigslist thing, and I've also noticed that a lot of the dealers almost snub it and don't come, and I don't get a lot of traffic from it. So there's 2 points of view on it, but basically use all the technology that's out there, right? I mean, why would you turn your back on it? You hear some people.
4G, that's technology right now.
Do you 4G. Have you spoke to anyone and you're just like, oh, do you got a computer? Are you online? And you get that attitude of like, no, I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm sure you meet people like that, right?
Yep.
And it's almost, they're so resistant. There's nothing to be resistant about. Obviously, technology, this stuff, it's been made so simple. Anybody can do it, right?
Yeah.
Even us. So get out there, get hunting.
And it's a good lead. I mean, otherwise you're just out there blind.
It's a lead.
It sends you right to a specific spot. You know what's going on. So yeah.
Because we could go out there and find nothing.
Just think of 20 years ago doing that without technology, how much more profit was to do.
Take advantage of it. I mean, why turn your nose up at money? This attitude type stuff that is in the business is just bull crap. Oh, I don't go on the eBay. That's BS. You know, why not? Make money. Don't be a fool. Let's go pick.
All right, we're out in the field now. We're trying to come up with a carving route.
Yep, just trying to figure it out, and it really is. You got to map it out. I just kind of freestyle it and get out there and drive. But it all has to make sense in the end. If I can cover every little area, there's specific areas I want to hit. So it's just a lot of north, south, east, west, boom, 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 and kind of a big figure 8, really, in the end is what you're hoping for.
Kind of a broken 8.
Save gas, yeah, a broken, shattered 8. So we got a clean little piece here. Todd, you want to grab that other end?
Oh, let's see if I can do this with the camera on. That ought to be interesting.
And just freestyle it. There we go. Now we'll shoot it before we put it in. So right here, I'll set it down.
Okay.
Should get over here and do a quick shot. All right, so what we have here is we got a nice little piece. Clean it up a little. It almost looks like oak or old plywood, but it's nice. There's no rod on it. It's got glass doors. can see there's dirt down here and stuff. Good vacuum cleaning, some Windex. This will clean up nice, and this is a nice piece for Craigslist that I can sell. So we're going to load this up now. Keep picking. So what we did is we found an old dumpster. We're going to hit the garage sales. So we're going to stop. We're going to take a peek. There's probably nothing in it, but it never hurts to look. You just never know, Bill. Look at these old flower boxes. Now back in the day, I probably would grab all of these. You can see there's probably 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, maybe 5 of them. And you could sell these at the flea market for a couple bucks. I'm not going to mess with them. That's how picky I've got. But there's actually money in it. I don't have the space.
Why make $1 when you can make 2?
These are things, you know, a couple bucks at the flea market, maybe a buck. Maybe there's no value at all. Guess what? I'm leaving them because I can't take them.
I'm going to say 0 value on those things.
0 value.
Oh yeah, especially the one with the monkey.
Now, we're actually not taking anything today unless we find something real good. But these are things when I first started out in the business, I would take everything. From this to this old Rubbermaid trash can, which you could probably get a couple bucks for at the flea market, to those pitchers. See that vacuum there? I guarantee you it works. If you needed to make the money, to get up to the point where you find better stuff, this is the stuff that can carry you along and keep you going. So even though I'm snubbing it right now, I'm kind of past this point. For the beginner, grab this stuff. You can sell it at a garage sale. Remember, $1 here, $2 here, it does add up, and in the end, you have more gas money. Maybe you have enough to buy yourself some lunch, whatever the case. But it's something, and it keeps you out there, keeps you picking. Let's go. Okay, right now we're at a garage sale over here. We're just out freestyling it, obviously, like I had said before in the earlier video. And by just a little talking with the people, they've been kind enough. I've been down in the basement. I've seen some really cool records. And right now I'm going to take a ladder and go up here in the attic of the garage. And we're going to see if there's anything up there. Now here's the kicker. They're telling me there's nothing up there. Maybe you're going to find something. So my goal is to go up there and uncover something they've forgotten about and score something really neat. So if you want to just follow me behind me, I'm going to climb up this ladder and live it live. We'll see if we can find something.
Probably end up with him getting hurt.
No.
Okay.
Never get hurt.
And up the ladder I go.
So the first thing that we see, this is what got me up here. I actually spotted these from down below, and you probably can't see with the light, but they're just old model kits. They've got quite a few of them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And a teddy bear. Light up one.
I'm going to hand them to you, Todd. You're going to bring them down.
Oh, that might be kind of...
Put the camera down.
Yep, I'm going to have to do that.
Oh, here. Want me to stand below you?
Yeah.
Sure.
You hand those to her.
Oh.
This is his house here.
Oh, I got this.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo! Don't tell me I don't work hard.
What was that? Nothing. I think it's just...
So, okay.
Just went up in the attic. Pulled out all these old models. They're dusty can be. There were mice up there. Squirrels were living in this box. One. Jumped out, but got it done. Didn't get bit. Made it down the ladder with a big box. Everything's cool. Now it's time to bargain. I'll get back to you when all's said and done. I want them all.
You get the mice with it, though.
I already got them. They're right in my heart right now. Now
There it is, all the treasure.
all right. Michael coming at you. Buzzard Junk, Metal Mike, whatever you want to call me, whatever name seems to click. We just went to a garage sale. I had $210 on me. That's all I had. I went up in that attic that I showed you, and I found out all these old model kits. Now these are from the 60s and 70s, probably 1980s, but some are still sealed, like the Harley Davidson one. And then here's a great...
Got to pick up some of the good ones and show them to us.
You gotta love this German one, still in the shrink. You know, collectors love this stuff, so this is what you're searching for. A little are rough, this one's open, but part of the deal. A lot of them are still sealed. And hopefully, there's a buyer out there for these. This is a great one, this Harley Davidson one. I love that.
I got it upside down on the shot here.
All right.
There we go.
Now, I actually had to borrow some money from Todd in this case because I forgot my wallet at home.
Yeah, we're cleaned out right now.
Yeah, we are empty.
I'd have to troll some alleys, but anything for free from this point forward.
Now, this is the fun stuff here. the slot cars. This is what I love. This is what I was after, and
Oh yeah,
banging
there's a
away
box
so
of them in
hard.
there too. They did not want to give up those slot cars.
All right, let's load it up.
So let's talk about the cookie that you picked up.
Well, I got
At the $3.
I got a nice little old porcelain lampshade for $1, and a nice little, I think it's called a hobnail. Just a little shade for a lamp, but a cool piece for $1. Not bad. Probably shouldn't have bought it, but
You know, had to spend absolutely everything. Combined, showed up with $253 or $4, and spent all of it.
I think $255. Spent every penny.
Yep. Now it's all
$2 left.
It's all look for free stuff from here on
now
out.
we're going to the cash machine.
Things are pretty cool. Got the original price tags on some of them from the hobby shop that this woman used to own.